Hello again, rabid internet fan base. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. This is our preview, our weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, September 25th, 2020. 13 new lots going live this week. We'll get to that in a moment. Do want to take a moment, however, to thank all of the people who bought land from us this past week. It was a small list this week. Nonetheless, we are grateful for all of their business. That includes Chris, who bought some land from us in Taos County, and Ben, Ariel, and Jed, who all bought some land from us in Socorro County. The Socorro inventory has now dwindled, like everything else on the website, to about 5 properties. Fortunately, we're going to have more going live pretty soon, and we'll get to that in just a minute. That being said, guys, do also want to take a moment to point out we have recently surpassed 3,000 subscribers here on the YouTube. So thank you to all of them, all the new subscribers. Hope you guys are finding something here that appeals to you. If nothing else, I hope that you are ensorcelled by my dreamy voice. Anyway, with that said, the slow rollout of new Hawaii properties continues again this week with new land in second row, first property, HI 11297, located in a subdivision we have not previously bought and sold land in before, Ainaloa Estates. This one is actually a really, really nice subdivision, really nice residential community. It's a single lot, 0.28 acres for $16,000. And of course, on the listing page tonight, we will have a video up here with me blathering on at length about this. For the record, guys, 0.28 acres, not 28, 0.28. And I go to great lengths in these videos to make that clear, because I know I'm going to get a call with a question about a 28-acre lot, and then I'm going to have to explain about how decimal points work. And despite the fact that I go to great lengths, I got a call like that this week about the 28-acre property. No, it's what? No. So don't get it twisted. That's the long and the short of it. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, here on the Google Maps, you will see that this property sits in the Ainaloa subdivision, located, sandwiched, if you will, between Pahoa and nearby Kiao. Also very close to the, the new Punakai shopping complex, this multi-million-dollar shopping center, which, of course, does not appear on Google Maps, but is here. And, oh, it's exquisite, guys. Google it. You'll love it. Anyway, the point is very close here to the subject property in the Ainaloa Estates subdivision. For the record, guys, we write up here, well-maintained community, as opposed to relaxed zoning laws, because this is one of these regions in which they have a community association. The community association is actually active. Now, I don't want to scare anybody off. I don't want you to think that means they have onerous restrictions and ticky-tack fines. That's not what it means. They have pretty light covenants, and most of them are pretty logical, reasonable, good neighbor type things from what I've seen. That being said, this is not, if you're looking for a place to build a tiny home or a shipping container home or a yurt, there's 7 million subdivisions where you can do that in Hawaii. This one does not seem like the place for that. I have not seen anything enumerated in their covenants which would restrict that, but I see a dense residential community of SFR, single-family homes, one-story single-family homes. So that would suggest to me that you're probably not going to be able to pull off those things if that is what you want to do. That being said, if you are looking for a bucolic suburban neighborhood just outside Hilo, just outside Kiao, this may be the place for you. This is actually also, because of the community association, they have a pretty good, pretty low crime rate in this area. They have a good neighborhood watch program where they do kind of maintain the area pretty well. There are 2 main roads to this subdivision. All of them are paved. The side streets, such as the one that you're looking at here, this is Tangerine Drive. These are well-maintained dirt gravel roads. Some of them are paved, some of them are not. My suspicion is that's only a matter of time, and they will be. But point being, it's a pretty nice subdivision with some nice homes. And as you can see from like the drone shots like this, as noted, dense clusters of homes out here. This is not like 1 on every street. This is, 10 on every street type of thing. So pretty nice neighborhood, and that also helps to explain presence of the community association. It kind of helps to explain why the price is a little higher on a price breaker basis for this one, because prices in this sub are a little bit higher, etc. So anyway, something to check out on your own time. Also going live this week, guys, we have, ba-boom, new properties in Rio Grande Estates in the Socorro County. You guys love these. I love these. So we bought a whole bunch more. We've got, 13 of them going live this week. If you scroll through the list, of course, all the coming soons are down here at the bottom. Most notably, however, we have a 2-acre, which is a combination of 2 adjacent 1 acres, and we have a 3-acre, which is a combination of 3 adjacent 1 acres going live this week. These, of course, are exceptional. These, of course, are hard to come by. It's very hard to find adjacent lots in these subdivisions just because when they were first chopped up, nobody bought, nobody had the money to buy 2 adjacent lots, so everybody bought like 1 single one, which is why these are so hard to find. Whatever the case, we do have a 2 and we do have a 3. If you come up here to the main Rio Grande Estates page, of course, it's going to be a lot easier to navigate and digest this information. Scroll down here to the spreadsheet linked above the very helpful frequently asked questions section that no one has ever read or will ever read. And if you click on this, it will bring up the spreadsheet right here. All the new properties are down here in the higher number units. Units 6, we're going to have 7, 8, 9, and then 10 and 11. But this week our 6, 10, and 11 are going live this week. And 1 in Unit 5. And, by the way, if that means nothing to you, let me pull up a plat map so you get a sense of it, guys. Here's Highway 60. Here's where all the power is in the subdivision down here in this area right here. As you go further north into the subdivision, you will see much less of that. So all the properties that we have this week are in Units 5, 6, 7, what did I say, 9, 10, and 11, something like that. Power is not terribly close to these. Power is within a mile of all of them. So these are really the kinds of properties where you should plan. You should expect that you're going to be using solar. Like a lot of the people who own land out there do. I should mention anything in Unit 10 is actually pretty close to power over here in the northwest because there are residential subdivisions over here where there's a lot of homes. So you're actually closest to power in Unit 10 over here, which doesn't mean that you're terribly close, but you're closer, let's say. Anyway, point being, all of these free of planning and zoning restrictions. Of course, you're going to be able to navigate pretty easily here through the spreadsheet. Click the GPS coordinates. It'll bring them up on a map. You can compare and contrast, etc. As you notice, guys, we have the power column over here, which indicates how far power is from all of these. As noted, it's pretty much a mile from all of them. There's a couple where it's within a half mile, but realistically, again, these are probably very solar-friendly, quote-unquote, solar-friendly properties. This is the 3-acre right here. This is the 2-acre right here in Units 6 and 10, respectively. Check them out because they're probably not going to last too long. With all that said, guys, I am going to have major announcement coming soon. Very excited. As we go into October, we got a bunch of really nice properties coming in Cibola County and Rio Grande County, some of them higher dollar than what we normally offer. We've got bulk acquisitions we're doing at a bunch of places that probably won't go live on the website till November, I would expect. But big announcement coming, I believe, next week. And there's going to be a whole bunch of new properties with that. Find out where in the big announcement. Anyway, with all that said, thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in next week's video. As always, your subscriptions, your attention here on the channel, much appreciated. Have a good one, guys.